Hey guys, this is Ben with Pulsar 2121. Today we're going to be installing a tachometer and LED headlight. Stay tuned. Okay, so here's our bracket for mounting the tachometer. We have the 2 points where it bolts onto the tachometer, and then one where usually you bolt it onto some spare bolt that you have somewhere on the bike. So it could be, for example, maybe over here on the bottom of like one of those clamps, or maybe like here, but usually there's not enough threads on that bolt. Or you could go here on the handlebar bolt, and that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. So I'm just going to loosen up this handlebar bolt first and make sure that we actually do have enough threads to run that mounting bracket. Okay, there you go. So as you can see, we still have plenty of threads for our mounting bracket and the bolt to maintain its functionality here. So I'm just going to tighten that up a little bit, and then we're going to go get the gauge and then line it up and see if this needs to be modified at all. Okay, so we have our 2 stud points here. Those are going to line up right there and there. As you can see, they're kind of at an angle, and it's not going to allow me to tighten it up all the way. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and bend back this, this mounting bracket. So we're going to take this back off and bring it out to the vise. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in the vise here about 1/4 of an inch further than the bolt hole, so I have room for the head. And then there we go. When in doubt, just get a bigger fucking hammer. Okay, so now we're going to reinstall the bracket, but before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and remove this reflector since it's in the way, and it'll no longer be necessary because we're switching over to a headlight. Okay, and then we'll just put the bracket on like this. There we go. There. And now I'm just going to go ahead and bolt the tachometer onto the bracket here. All right. There we go. Now we have our nice fancy motorcycle tachometer. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and install this headlight. It's pretty cool because it has its own clamping mechanism here, so you don't have to modify it to fit on an existing bolt. You can just clamp it right onto the handlebars like this. Okay, there we go. That seems pretty tight. Then next, all you'd have to do is tighten and loosen this little bolt right in here, and that allows you to change the direction of your headlight. So that's what we're going to do next. Alright, so in order to get access to those screws down there, we have to first unscrew the light from its housing here. Or from its mount here, I should say. Alright, we didn't lose any screws. There, now you can see we have access to those screws there. There you go. And then we're just going to turn this until it's parallel with the steering yoke right there. We're just going to go ahead and tighten this up. It'll try to move when you tighten it up, so make sure you have a good grip. And now we'll just reattach the light. There, and now we have our headlight and our tachometer. All right, thanks for watching today, guys. I know you probably noticed we didn't do wiring yet for those accessories that we just installed. That's all going to be part of one video. That's going to be just the whole electrical system. We're just going to hammer through it, get through it in one episode. That's probably coming up in, I'd say, 2, maybe 3 episodes from now. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you click subscribe if you haven't already, and go ahead and hit that little bell icon so you're notified next time we have another video. See you guys later.